Back around Christmas time, we had a boy that stayed through Christmas, and he came out here, agreed to come out here. But as soon as he got here, by day 3, it said, I've learned everything I need to be successful, and tried to push back really hard against being out here. His parents did a great job of holding the line, and he would come back after a difficult time and say, okay, I can do this, I can do this. And he'd bounce back into it and then get to a point where it'd be too hard and he'd say, I gotta quit, I can't do this anymore, I'm ready to go home. And then on one day, it was almost his birthday, he said, I'm ready to go. And the students get these rocks out here that say what they want to work on, a struggle and a strength that they have, or sometimes a couple struggles, a couple strengths. And his rocks said, one said fear is the struggle that he had, and one said love. And where is he coming from was the question that was put to him. And he just sat there and stared at the rocks, and he said, I'm coming from a place of fear right now. And to be able to, in that moment, recognize that this isn't where he wanted to be. He didn't want to react to the world in a place of fear, that he wanted to see it from a place of love. It suddenly became his. And with that, the walls kind of dropped, and he got to work. And within a few weeks, he was finished in the program, moving on. He's now back at home. He's graduated from high school, and he's not struggling with depression anymore. And so it's neat to see that when it truly becomes theirs, and they do that work, that they become unstuck.
One thing anybody realizes that if they've spent some time with horses is that horses are objective and they're very honest. It's been said that horses are a 1,000-pound or 1,200-pound lie detector. And basically, we try to teach the kids and the people in this type of therapy to live in the present. And horses are very good at that. For instance, I think of a young lady that I remember her first day. She was very angry. Her exclamation was, blank this, I want nothing to do with these blanking horses. And it changed significantly by the last few weeks she was here. I couldn't hardly keep her away from the horses because she found out what the fairness was, and she found out the goodness that was brought out into her in dealing with having this communication with a horse. We put the kids in situations where they have to interact with the horses to get through obstacles. When a kid acts in the best of leadership style, the horse reacts in the best follower style. And the kids are rewarded by the way the horses act. They realize that finding that calmness living in the moment is very effective, just to be productive in this world and to find the real peace in them, which is the ultimate journey, I think.
With climbing, it's so physical and visual. You can see how high you got on a climb. And so it's a great metaphor for every day at BlueFire. Like, I want to get higher on this rock. I want to work more on my anger. I want to work more on my self-love. I would say if you can go to a point where you're scared and you think you want to come down, you can do just one more move. That's breaking through. Even if it's just another step up to another hold, it's another step up past what you thought you could do.
Want to go up with me? Okay. Focus on your feet. You like that spot?
Yeah, but it's so cool to see you guys deal with your fear and gain confidence and power, really, and realize that you're capable of so much more than you thought you were.
So what makes it different than other programs? One is the opportunities that each of the clients have here. So the ability for them to be able to rock climb, canoe, hike, do equine, in the wintertime snowshoe, cross-country ski, explore and see different things. It appeals to many different kids. The piece that they have a base camp that they're coming back to, and so there is a place where they can come back and unpack after a long adventure. It creates that place of reassurance for them. And I think one of the most important key factors of it is the sheer amount of time that we do therapy out here. There's no other wilderness program that has 2 therapists that are out there working with clients 4 to 5 days a week and participating in the activities with them, using the teachable moment. We break down every activity that we're doing into that place of, let's gather our information, gather what we need. So gather your bow, your drill, your spindle, all the pieces that you're going to need to start that fire. Gather your pieces that you're actually going to ignite, the tinder bundle, all of the different pieces, and then build it into something that's usable. Just like what, in the same manner, what we do is we gather the information, gather why am I here, why am I at BlueFire, what do I have to work on? You're gathering that information, and then you build it into something that works. And then it's ignite. Let's use those tools. Let's use these new skills. Likewise with the fire, you build it into something and then you ignite it. But the piece that's really important also within it is to teach that place of tending to it. And so fire, at the essence, comes right back to that therapeutic piece for the students as a great metaphor for change and for instilling that change into their life.